Will they find what they're looking for? Time will tell. This is Dragon's Den. Hello and welcome. We're currently living through some very difficult financial times. Many people have had serious setbacks in their chosen career and have had to adapt to the much tougher economic landscape. Our first pair of entrepreneurs are two people in the process of a serious professional reinvention. Until recently, Daragh Whelan and David Lombard had been pursuing careers in sales, marketing and project management within the financial and IT sectors. Their new business venture couldn't be further from their last, a range of food products which they call Pure Brazen.
Hello, my name's David and this is Daragh and we're from Pure Brazen. Pure Brazen is a food company that specialises in making 100% natural food stocks. Over the past 2 weeks we've seen ourselves begun trading. We're listed in 10 stores around the Dublin area, both gourmet stores and craft butchers. Because our product is 100% natural, it makes it ideal for home-based cooking where all you're doing is just popping the lid, pouring it in, as opposed to having to boil up your stock the night before or freezing it, or we're still use a salty stock cube alternative. Our product is zero added salt. It's completely low in fat. It has no artificial flavourings, colourings or preservatives, and everything that goes into our product is natural.
Our initial product is a 500ml tub of fresh liquid stock. It's available in vegetable stock, chicken, beef and fish at the moment. We're currently working on a new range of products which will be called Stock Minis, which is effectively just a reduction of this current product, and we hope to have that available in the next couple of months. We're seeking an investment of €25,000 for a 10% equity stake in our company. Thank you for listening, and we would welcome any questions that you may have.
Daragh and David may be new to the food business, but they're pitching to a few industry veterans today. Bobby and Niall will undoubtedly have their questions, but first up, it's Nora.
Hello, David. Hello, Daragh.
Hi.
I'm Nora.
Hi, Nora.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves and your background.
Well, my background, I was in IT up to last year, and we don't really have a food background as such. We just have an interest in food. And
I mean, my background's finance as well. Again, it's not directly coming from food. We're friends from school. We've been known each other for years. So as I said, it was just looking at something that we might be able to do. And Dave is he's quite a keen foodie, and he got it from his dad. And I suppose we kind of came back to this stock idea, which Dave came up with, and I really liked. We went into the kitchen and we just started working on different recipes and stuff like that, and seeing if we could make it.
Daragh, David, and my name's Gavin. What's the rationale behind the brand name?
Well, brazen is it's a play on braise, to actually braise bones and to braise vegetables for an actual stock as well. And pure, I suppose, is just to bring that element of natural, fresh to the product. So that's how we kind of came up with the Pure Brazen brand name.
Branding is important in the food industry, but so is the bottom line. And as someone with extensive experience in this area, Niall wants to investigate the figures.
Can you give us some information in terms of the cost and the retail price?
Yeah. Currently, the direct cost is to us it's $150. The selling price to the retailer is $265 at the moment, and the recommended retail price is currently €3.99 on the product.
You've referred to your father, Dave, and you have it here on this.
Yeah.
Is he in the food business?
No, he's not. No,
Just interested.
He's just an amateur. Yeah. I mean, when I was cooking at home, I'd be kind of looking for stock, and I wouldn't have the wherewithal to plan my week in advance and say, I've got stock in the freezer, I can use that. So sometimes I would have to say, can I use, because they're always cooking big meals at home, so it's like, can I have some stock? And it was like a commodity. I couldn't really get it off him. He wanted to keep them for himself. So that's kind of like, they're good recipes. They're good recipes.
Can I ask about your projections? You didn't give us year 1, 2 and 3.
Year 1 turnover is 62,000 for year 1. Expect to make gross profit on that at 21,000. Year 2, 375.
Big jump. And year 3?
500.
And the profits for 2 and 3?
In terms of gross profit for year 2 is 105, and year 3, 200.
Just walk me through the production of beef stock.
The way we've initially we were making, as I said, in a restaurant in Inchicore in pots. We weren't able to make it in scale to be able to fill enough tubs to service shops. So we actually have a third-party producer that's helping us to make the stock at the moment.
That's what I figured.
We thought that in our naivety, thought that we could probably do it ourselves if we, bought a really big pot. But it got kind of obvious that was going to happen.
No,
so.
okay.
Hi, Daragh. David, I'm Sean.
Sean.
Are both of you cooks?
Yeah, we're cooks. Yeah, we're foodies, and
we're not professional cooks.
No.
Professional imagination.
I have to declare my interest here. I'm not a cook. If I saw this in the cupboard or in the refrigerator, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm out.
Thanks.
So, moments after saying hello, Sean says goodbye. Bobby Kerr has been crunching the numbers, and he also seems to have reached a decision.
I'd like to make you an offer. Nora, I'd like to make an offer with you if you'd come in with me for 40% of the business. 20 for me, 20 for Nora, for the full 25k.
I'm very happy to match Bobby with that. You know my credentials in this area. Passionate foodie. I own Food and Wine magazine. We do the Food and Wine show. We do umpteen different events throughout the year that I think would be great to promote you guys at. And Bobby's expertise on getting it into the retailers would be fantastic. So I think we'd be a great double act. And I want you. So therefore, you see, I have to have you.
Thanks, Nora.
Thank you.
Now, I really want this. I really want to be your partner. And I would have happily done it with Bobby, but he wanted Nora, obviously, for whatever reason.
For whatever reason. I'm trying not to take offence with that.
Anyway, full offer, 25,000. I'm going to look for the same 40%. Once this business is showing a profit, net profit of over 20,000, I'm going to reduce that shareholding down to 30%. I'm also going to put forward a further 25,000 as a business loan that's available to you. And I'm going to ensure every support that you get, full grants that are available.
So in the space of a couple of minutes, the guys got a no from one investor and a yes from 3 others. Of course, one dragon has yet to show his hand.
Congratulations on reinventing yourself. When you reinvent yourself, you have a broad landscape and you can pick any part of it and hopefully where the sun is shining. You've selected a niche within a niche because, ready meals and semi-prepared meals is where it's at. Yeah, there's a number of foodies out there. And luckily for you on this panel of dragons, there are foodies who will make a decision here based on their palate rather than their wallet. I'm out.
Thanks very much, Gary.
Can I just clarify one thing about our offer? There's no issue about grants and funding going forward because they're available to everybody. I just wanted to make that clear before you had to think about our offer.
If it's okay, could we take a moment and have a chat about that?
Go have a chat.
Thank you.
The tables have been turned, and the dragons must now wait and see which of them measures up. For Daragh and David and their potential partners, these are crucial moments.
Firstly, thanks for the expression of interest in the offers. Really appreciate it. Is there any movement in terms of Bobby and Nora? I mean, 40%, we just can't go to that level as things stand at the moment.
Where are you with Niall's offer first?
Niall's offer was better.
In terms of the makeup of the offer, it's better, but I suppose,
Darren, David, I'm always keen to get a deal done. Just tell us, what's your gut feeling about equity?
Like we said, 10%, we'd be happy to push it to 25%, and that's a quarter of our business. And that's a quarter of,
so
in year 2.
12.5%.
Bobby and I will offer you 30.
We'll go
and
to 30.
That's it. That's the final deal, I think. Yeah.
I'm going to reduce to 30, and once the business is in profit by 30,000, I will reduce to 20%.
So that's net profit within year 2.
Guys, you won't even want to own 10% more of a business that's only making 30,000 profit at the end of year 2. I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
If that's Niall's vision for the business.
Oh, no, hold on. That's totally unfair comment, Bobby. After you coming out with 30, but reducing down because I put an extremely fair and competitive offer. In other words, these guys are only coming down because they're having to come down.
Yeah.
You can see my vision for the business. It's far more than theirs because that's how competitive.
There's 2 offers. There's 2 offers. one for 30% of your business, one for 30% of your business, possibly reducing to 20% of the business if you hit certain targets. Do you want to have a go think?
You go and think, because, guys, ego is entered here. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
Thanks, Gavin.
Ego is, of course, the last word one would associate with Gavin Duffy. But if he's right about his colleagues' motivation, then Dave and Dara's next decision is going to lead to some bruised feelings. The question is, whose?
That the offer and the package from Niall is, to be honest with you, it's a great offer. I mean, it's above and beyond what we could have hoped for, I suppose. So I think we're happy to shake with Niall.
Thanks very much. Great. Guys, delighted. And I always know.
And so Niall greets his new partners and one enthusiastic supporter.
Niall O'Farrell. Well,
I can't shake your hands. You're dead to me.
to do that.
While Bobby keeps his own counsel. But while he may have lost out, Mr. Kerr certainly isn't bitter.
I think we made it dear for you, Niall.
No, I think that
You
we're
didn't make it dear for Niall. Niall completely outplayed both of you.
Oh,
Shame
come
on you.
on.
He completely
He paid 50 grand
outplayed.
and he got back to 20%.
He completely outplayed all of it.
David, Daragh, you sparked quite a dragon battle in there. Did that make it all the sweeter?
Yeah, it did. It was great to see, I suppose, enthusiasm on their side of the table, and it was encouraging that I think everything that we heard back from them was, positive towards the product. They thought it was a great product, and they didn't hold back and throwing the punches at each other when it came to trying to work on a deal.
When you came back after thinking about it the first time, it looked as if Niall was out of the game, and then he seemed to just snatch it from the other two.
We initially thought 2 was better than 1 in terms of dragons, but in terms of what Niall came back with his offer, it was absolutely fantastic. And Niall is a brilliant dragon to work with as well. So we're, as I said, we're more than happy to shake hands on that deal.
The best of luck with it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers, Richard. Thanks.